Dodgers drop bombshell update on MVP and future Hall of Famer. Man, you kind of saw this coming. Bradstradamus predicted this in the beginning. And I'll tell you what, it's coming true, just like I said it would. We'll get to that story and more. Hey, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like, turn on notifications, be part of the fastest growing Dodger channel out there. Dodger Digest, myself and Mike Nelson, putting out fresh content like a fresh bagel or a fresh croissant. I don't know, whatever you prefer. All right, Dodgers drop bombshell update on MVP. Who are we talking about? Well, Bradstradamus predicted this in the wintertime. I said that this dude is going to be dealing with this injury for some time. And then when he re-injured at the beginning of the season, not a serious re-injure, but when you have surgery on something and you re-injure it, there's gonna be some problemos. And we're seeing it right now. The Dodgers are going to have to limit the action of Freddie Freeman. Yes, they're going to have to limit it. They're going to have to give him days off. Freddie wants to play every day. Freddie, in his mind, is always ready, but he's not 100%, and he's not going to be able to play every single day. So if you want to take care of him, you're going to need to be careful with him. That's just the way it is. All right? Even in spring training, Freeman knew he would have to continue to manage his ankle. Although he is someone who never wants to sit out a game, Freeman acknowledged that he may need more rest days throughout the year. Even Freddie knows. With the Dodgers now on the 10-game road trip, Freeman may have to take a game or two off to get rest for his ankle. And that's true because he re-injured it with that whole bathtub accident at his home. By him doing that, that slows the process of the healing because there's no way it was 100% healed in the beginning. So the Dodgers have a little bit of work to do. And they always say, is it going to be 100%? Is it going to be able to carry on and be exactly how Freddie was before the injury? Well, Dodgers don't want Freddie Freeman stealing any bases either because that could be a huge problem, right, for the All-Star. Freeman isn't known for his speed, but he is a smart base runner. The dude can definitely steal some bases and has been able to swipe a base here and there. Despite that, Roberts, here it is in bold, does not want to see Freddie Freeman attempting to steal any bases until his ankle is fully recovered. So, message to Dodger fans, his ankle will not be fully recovered this year. So he should not be stealing any bases. And I have to agree with Doc on this one. Do not steal any bases. And you got to think that Freddie's the kind of guy that if he sees an opportunity or he sees something in a pitcher, he's probably going to try to steal a base. He believes he's able to run the bases without any hesitation or concern, but the Dodgers will always err on the side of caution early in the season. And yeah, I agree with the Dodgers on this one. You can't let him steal bases. That is not a good idea. And it will not be 100%. It will not be 100%. So, message to Freddie, do not steal any bases this year, okay? We don't need you sliding, man. We don't need. Can you imagine all days trying to break up a double play? Yeah, Freddie, we don't want you doing that at all. All right, so good news, of course, for the Dodgers. HyunJin Kim finally getting a shot to come on up. And remember how he played. Remember how he played in spring training, and he just wasn't able to hit. Well, they did some work with him. And look, have I not said this before too as well? Dodgers will fix a hitch in your swing, right? When they see something, and MLB teams should be able to do this, right? But I feel like the Dodgers are better at it than most. The swing changes included a tamped down leg kick and a new timing mechanism to help enhance Kim's bat to ball skills. You right? Because that leg was pretty pronounced when he would kick that thing. Everything about the swing is different, Kim explained, adding, I would say that there's still a lot of space where I have to get better, but compared to day one that I came here, it's better. It's been better. I still have a lot of work to go on it. And you know what? Love to see him get brought up. And you see what Dave Roberts is doing, though. He's using him as the bench player. So you put Tommy Edman, retroactive a few days ago on the IL. And so then you bring Kim up. But you don't bring Kim to start. You put Chris Taylor, you put him in the mix. So I don't know if you agree with that, Dodger fans. Would you like to just see Kim get his square shot at it, start a game? Will Roberts do that? I don't know. Maybe there's one game or two, but it doesn't seem like he's going to do that. It seems like he is going to be off the bench, and here he is embracing Mookie in the, of course, his first ever Major League Baseball game. So even though it was an inning, didn't get in a bat, at least he was able to make things happen. He still says he's a work in project, in progress, but he's made the changes, and he struggled with the swing. So good to see him getting his chance up there. And then maybe that also thinks, like, when does Dalton Rushing get a chance to get up there? When do guys like him get a chance to come on up? So we'll see how that goes. Will he start him? I got to think at some point, maybe it's a day where Freddie gets a break, and then you shift some guys around here, and you put Kim at second, and maybe you put Muncy at first, or who knows what the plan is. But you really want to see Ha-Seong Kim just get like a full game, get 4 at-bats, all right? More news from the Dodgers. Blake Treinen has a message for Dodger haters. I love this. And Blake's kind of a quiet guy. You don't expect Blake to stand up and say, I mean, I expect him to be a stand-up guy, but not to say this. I like what Blake said about Dodger haters. I don't understand the fussing, because he's talking about fans complaining about Dodgers spending money and blah, 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 and all this, right? So I don't understand about the fussing. Treinen says fans can complain about it, but they should be more upset with ownership around the league, because this is ownership. This ownership is all in with the Dodgers. I look at it this way, Treinen added. Everybody around the league can cry about how the Dodgers spend their money. The other 29 clubs, they have just as much opportunity to spend the same and do the same. So Treinen, who's kind of a dude who's kind of like the silent assassin, you don't see him say a lot and jump out there and say something, but he actually went out there and said that. And once again, I've said the same thing. Look at what other teams are spending. Look at what the Dodgers are spending. If you own a Major League Baseball team, you need to spend some money to be competitive. Okay, this isn't the money ball scheme, or you can do whatever you want and try to put a team out there. But at some point, if you're going to try to win, you're going to have to spend some money. And that is that's the size of it, man. So I like what he said. I think it's good. I think what he said is pretty awesome. So I'm backing that all the way. I like to see Treinen standing up and telling other teams can do the same thing. All right, Muncy goes to the eye doctor, the same eye doctor, right? Pretty sure that Kike went to, and Kike started sporting glasses. Well, Muncy was recently diagnosed with astigmatism and now is wearing prescription goggles during games since Wednesday. He told Jack Harris at the LA Times, if there's anything that can help out a little bit, I'll try it. I mean, he's probably got a rabbit's foot in all of his pockets. I mean, he's doing what he can. But, hey, maybe that is what it took. I mean, I feel like Kike, since he got the glasses, has made better contact, and maybe the astigmatism can be something that can be somewhat corrected, and we can see Max Muncy get back to seeing the ball and knocking it the heck out of the park like he's done in the past. So we'll see how all that goes out. And all right, that's going to do it. Dodgers Digest. Brad J. Always love to be hanging out with you and talking Dodgers. Continue to do that. Dodgers try to sweep Atlanta. Dustin May on the mound today. As you go through the day preparing to watch the game, always remember, my friends, to just simply think Dodger Blue. Let's go Dodgers.